We know phonetics, right? That is the production, transmission, and reception of speech sounds. So the goal of phonetics is to define and classify speech sounds. It focuses on the physical properties, and it works the same way no matter what language you speak. For example, phonetics can tell you exactly how the sound P is produced and heard. So if phonetics is about studying the production, transmission, and perception of speech sounds, what about phonology? Phonology, on the other hand, is about the system of sounds in a specific language. So here, we study how sound are organized into rules and patterns, and which combinations are allowed or not. Let us have an example. For example, in English, the combinations B, O, E, K is allowed. You can pronounce it bleak. However, this combination is not allowed. You can say buckle. The rule of phonology does not permit it. So that is what phonology is about. The key difference here is that phonetics is more concrete and physical, but phonology is more abstract. It is about how sounds function in a language. But this is just the study of the production, transmission, and reception of the sound. But how does it function in language? What is its relevance in language? That is where phonology comes in. Let's put phonetics and phonology side by side so that the difference really makes sense. Phonetics, we know, is all about the actual sounds we make. It looks at how we produce them, how they travel, and how we hear them. It is physical. It means we can measure them, and it applies to all human languages. But phonology, on the other hand, is about patterns. That is, the rules that say which sounds can go together in a specific language. It is more about how sounds function in our minds. So think of it like this. Phonetics gives us the raw data, the ingredients of sound. But phonology is the recipe, the rule that tells us how those sounds are combined in a specific language. So in short, phonetics studies the sound themselves, and phonology studies how language uses those sounds. Now, take your time and go through this table to see how both concepts relate.